out here south of Alice Springs, standing on a bright red sand dune underneath a bright blue sky. And as we get a bit closer to town, we come to my old town camp where I grew up, called New Ilpapa. We are the southernmost of all the town camps, so which brings us closer to the proposed mine site than anybody else. So this area south of Alice Springs here is a proposed site for a uranium mine on a deposit that's known as the Angela Pamela deposit. But unfortunately, where we're standing right now, we're actually right above our artesian water basin.
I've got a lot of friends who live in some of the southern town camps, 10 kilometres straight across the plain from the proposed mine. My friend Simon Jungarai Dixon said, "We've got to write a song about this," because most Aboriginal people are not aware of this proposal.
People living in the communities and even in Alice Springs, of course they don't know anything about this uranium and how dangerous it is. They don't know how to read English, you know.
Well, we put it on Triple J Unearthed, and then I think in the first week of February it went #1 on Triple J Unearthed. In the same way that many Australians became aware of the issue of the Jabiluka mine and really helped the local people to shut down that proposal. I've got nothing against the mining industry. We all need mines for all kinds of things all the time. Fully support the mining industry. But it's this particular location, on top of the water table of the community, within the groundwater catchment area of the community, and 10 kilometres straight across the plain from 4 Indigenous communities, the communities of Amungana, Ndapa, Ilpapa and Kunda. That's why there's a problem.
The Marine aquifer, which holds the town's water supply, there's a zone of rock about 1.3 kilometre thick, which doesn't hold any water, which means it's dense, water doesn't flow through it, as a barrier between where the uranium occurs and where the aquifer is. So all indications, and we've to this date, and we've got a lot of consultancies working on that, is that there's very little, or I would say there's no risk of the water, any connection between the uranium and the town's water supply. But we're not even close to making that sort of decision. We've obviously done polling as well, which have indicated there's a majority support for the project.
Alice Springs is a tourist town, and that's one of the main industries that Alice Springs relies on. So to change any major aspect of the town that might be detrimental to tourism, which is industry that's been suffering due to the economic crisis and terrorism and just about any other problem you can think of. You know, it's all about the aesthetic of a town that can really draw visitors in. This is prime real estate that we have here. There are many other opportunities further away from town which can still bring the same amount of economic benefit without disrupting our aesthetic.
Don't dig it.